Alright, we're going to cover a few of the hotkey buttons for the new users to SolidWorks. Just in case you've been seeing some things that happen, you bump the keyboard and something happens that you're not aware of or not intending it to happen. This is to show you a few of the commands that you may want to use and incorporate into your drawing, or at least be aware of. So if something doesn't work the way you want it to or something happens, you may be aware of what happened. You can ignore it, undo it, and get on with your drawing. So here goes. I made a short list of some of the more common ones on the right. They can be customized, and the full list will be up at the top. Go right next to the gear icon, hit the drop down menu, customize, across to keyboard, and this will be the full list of commands and if there is a shortcut key associated with them or not. You can scroll up and down, there's lots and lots. I actually summed it up for some of the more common ones that you may use as a new user. So we'll go through those today pretty quickly. The first one we're going to go over is Control-Z Undo. You may have seen this button up here at the top that also undoes something. So you can either Control-Z or hit that button right there, and I'll show you how that works. We'll just trim this entity, trim that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, I think I want those back. Control-Z once, Control-Z twice, Control-Z 3 times, it's back to normal. Oops, this one wasn't supposed to be there. I really want to redo that delete. Hit Control-Y, there you go. It redoes that command. So just forward and back, there's another Control-Y, and it undoes and redoes those last commands. And the more you hit them, the more it's going to go back, forward, and back on your particular drawing. The other one is going to be Repeat Last Command, which is Enter. And I'll show that by doing a circle. We're going to add a circle right here. Oh, that's great. That's all I needed. Oh, but now I've checked everything. I need one way down here. I have two choices. I could scroll all the way up, select the circle here, or just hit Enter. And you'll see I immediately get the little circle and pencil icon, and I can draw a circle. Click Enter. Just two different ways to do the same thing. Depending on how you're using it, it may be more beneficial and quicker to use the repeat last command under the Enter. Alright, delete. We'll just select something, hit the delete key, and it goes away. We can hit Control-Z, bring it back, select it again, and right click it, and then there's delete going to be there as well. So there's two different ways to delete. The spacebar is going to bring up the orientation menu, which is very similar to some of the stuff you see up here. But if you hit the spacebar and this keeps popping up, now you'll know why. And you can also, sometimes that's helpful to always get to normal too as you're into 3D sketches. Okay, the next one is going to be Zoom to Fit. Let's say you're way off somewhere and you don't really want to zoom in or zoom out with the cursor and the mouse. Just hit F a couple times and it's going to bring you back in increments to fitting on your screen. That's very helpful. Alright, another one I've covered before, but sometimes it's easy to bump and freaks people out when they're new, is F9, which will turn off and turn on the feature manager tree. Similar up here with the command bar with F10. You can see that entire bar disappears. Hide or show. F11 gets a little weird, but it's easy to hit sometimes. This goes full screen, not full screen, full screen, not full screen. It looks a little weird for me because I got a couple windows open, so that makes it look a little different. Another one that's handy is if you don't want to use the zoom and zoom in a different location, hit Z. It's going to zoom out. Shift Z. Shift Z will bring it back in. Z, 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 Shift Z, bring it back out. So there's just some of the hotkeys to be aware of. If you've hit the keyboard, they're helpful as you get going. So at least you'll be aware of them. If things are happening that you're not intending, that might be the case. So good luck with your drawing, and take care.